Since we had so much fun reading our book, Marley and the Kittens, I thought it would be fun to draw a kitten. We're going to do a directed drawing. This is what my finished product looks like. Nobody's will look the same. We're all going to follow the same directions, but it will be interesting to see what the end results are. When you're finished, I would love for your parents to send me a picture of your finished product through Remind. I have a black marker. You can use a pencil to draw your cat. I don't recommend a crayon because when you go to coloring it, it'll bleed. But I'm going to use a black marker so you can see it, and you can't really see my paper, but I have a piece of paper on here. Okay, so this is going to go a little more quickly than it would in the classroom. So if you want to push pause and rewind, you can absolutely do that. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw an oval in the top half of our paper. This is going to be the cat's head. Okay, now we're going to give him 2 ears. His ears are triangles, and I'm going to kind of draw mine as fluffy triangles. 2 ears. Next is his nose, and we're going to draw an upside down triangle. And mine is kind of another fluffy upside down triangle. Okay, so that's our first step. All right, our second step is the inside of his ears. Inside each triangle, we're going to draw another smaller triangle. It's looking like a cat frog. Actually, kind of looks like a frog right now. And then we're going to give him 2 eyes. If you want to do fancy eyes, you sure can. And then his mouth. To make his mouth, you go from the point of his nose and you draw 1 smiley this way and kind of try to make it the same on the other side. There, we have his face. Now we're going to give him 3 whiskers on each side coming out of his nose. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now for his body, you're going to kind of start where his neck would and draw 2 curved lines, not all the way to the bottom. Don't go all the way to the bottom so we have room for something else. It is okay if it's not perfect. Mine's not perfect. It's just fun. All right, now we've got his body. Time for his feet. You're going to start at the bottom of 1 curved line and draw 1 circle here and 1 circle here. Now his front legs. His front legs can be a little tricky. They're 2 really tall U's at the side of his legs. There. Not perfect, but it's okay. Okay, so we've got his feet. Now, he's kind of a gap here, so I'm going to give him his belly. We only have 1 last step, and that is his tail. Now to make his tail, you're going to start above one of your feet. It doesn't matter which one. You're going to draw a sneaky snake up and then curve around and do a sneaky snake down. And there's his tail. Isn't it beautiful? Now once you're done, you can add details, add color. Let's look at my finished product. See, look, they don't look the same. It's okay. They're both still a cat. I decided I wanted my cat's tail to be wagging just like in the story, so I added some motion lines. I added some spots. My cat is gray and black, so I added some nice spots. He's got a spot on his ear, his face, both one little back foot, his little front foot, the tip of his tail. He's outside. I wanted to show the setting of my story. He's outside on a sunny day. You can add any kind of details you want. Make sure when you're coloring, you don't push down too hard and you try to go all in the same direction. When you're finished with your picture, you can write a sentence about it, write a story about it, anything you would like, but I would love to see the pictures of your finished product.